Alright guys, we're here and this time we are playing Dungeons and Dragons The Black Pits, which is a spin-off of the Baldur's Gate games developed by BioWare at the time, I guess. But we are playing the Enhanced Edition of these games, which are done by, or enhanced by Beamdog. And we are gonna be playing the Black Pits Adventure, which is a spin-off adventure from the original Baldur's Gate story, and it takes place during the events of the first Baldur's Gate game. And the story in this adventure is that we are a party of adventurers which have been kidnapped or abducted by an evil sorcerer by the name of Baldur Baratul. And he is gone, and the reason he captured us is because he wants gladiators to his gladiator pits known as the Black Pits. And our job is to survive in the pits and try to escape. So how I wanna approach this is that there's the party that the default party that I can use, but I'm actually going to roll all my characters completely at random. I've done no preparation for this whatsoever, except I've prepared some charts that I will use in the random rolling department. So first things first, I'm gonna explain step by step how we're gonna do this. So how we're gonna determine gender? Well, I'm gonna roll well, at home when I'm sitting here at the desk. I have some dice, physical dice here, and I'm gonna roll a 20-sided die to see which gender I'm gonna be. So 1 to 10 is going to be a male, and 11 to 20 is going to be a female. So let's see which gender do I get. So our first one is 16, and which means she's going to be a female. And I'm not gonna worry about the appearance just now, I wanna figure out her race first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races over here, which means I don't have a 7-sided die, so, and it's an odd number, which means I probably have to use, well, I'm gonna use a percentile die to determine which race I'm going to be. And human is 1 to 14, elf is 15 to 28, half elf is 29 to 42, and so on. So let's see what I can get. So 96, which means I get to play as a half-orc. So half-orcs, like their names say, they are half human, half orcish. And they come with the following traits: infravision, which is basically dark vision, they can see in the dark. And also they come with bonuses to strength, constitution, and penalties to intelligence. Okay. So now I get to choose my portrait. So it was a female, and luckily I do, well, here's a male half-orc, but I do have an half-orc portrait for female as well, I believe, over here, and my custom portraits right here. A decent looking half-orc, not that monstrous. Alright, so our class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So another, I'm gonna do another percentile roll and see what class I get to play as. Okay, another 99 roll, which means I get to play as a cleric slash thief. That's an interesting combo. Half-orc cleric thief. Now an alignment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So an 8-sided die. Let's see my alignment. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lawful evil. Alright, I mean, it sounds really... It sounds like it could be possible, you know, half-orc cleric thief lawful evil, you know. Why not? Okay. So how are we gonna roll our abilities? Okay. As a cleric thief I have access to thief abilities as well as cleric abilities, which means I am restricted to leather armor if I wanna use my cleric abilities. Okay. Okay, so I don't really need that much. Well, I do need 15 strength if I wanna use shields though. Okay. So I'm gonna roll abilities. I'm gonna roll 4 four-sided die, and that total number of the four-sided die will determine how many times I am allowed to roll my attributes. As you can see, I can just click over here and roll infinite amount of times until I get a decent total roll over here. As you can see, like right here. So first things first, I'm gonna roll the die. So I can roll 6 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice, my last roll was 88. And of course I can also store my best roll and just keep rolling and just recall the best roll that I get. Okay, so 88, that's a pretty good roll. I mean, I would say that's an awesome roll. Anyway, let's see. First things first, you're a cleric thief, which means I might want to use you as a melee character. I mean, can a cleric thief use bows? But you do have an extra strength, right? You have access to 19 strength, so why not use that? You know, a melee. You know, I'm gonna use you as a melee thief, and also you have access to backstab too, I believe, right? Yeah, you can backstab. Holy shit! Holy shit! This is awesome. 19 constitution, 19 strength cleric. Let's max out dexterity as well, and wisdom. All right. And I'm gonna need 19 to intelligence so I can at least use scrolls. Okay. Now this is looking pretty good. But I do want better charisma. Actually, I have to think about this. Because I don't wanna put down my dexterity too much, because dexterity gives you armor class, which makes your character harder to hit. So I don't wanna gimp that much. I mean that attribute too much. And I don't really do anything with charisma unless the half-orc is my party leader, which I doubt she's gonna be. But anyway, I'm gonna need, you know, I can go at least 17. I mean, sorry, 15. I mean, if I would, I mean, this would be my bare minimum. 15 to dexterity, and that's it. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Because if I'm gonna use this guy as a thief, she's gonna be hidden most of the time, because I'm gonna be using her as a backstabber. Unless I get another thief, that's for sure. You know what, I'm gonna go by this. Alright, 19 strength, 15 dexterity, 19 constitution, and of course the more strength you have, the more damage you do with your melee attacks, and it is easier for you to hit with your melee attacks, and constitution affects your maximum HP. Intelligence affects your ability to use scrolls and magical wands in the game, and if you have less than 9 intelligence, you cannot read. So at least my character can read. And wisdom is the most important ability for clerics, because high wisdom gives you more spell slots, and spell slots basically means the amount of spells that you can cast before you have to rest. Alright, skills. So we're definitely gonna wanna use the highest damage weapons that we can use, but I don't think I can only use, well, when it comes to backstabbing in this game, you can only backstab with a quarterstaff, I believe. You know, I'm not sure. I have to. You know what? I'm gonna check. Alright, so I checked something. So I checked the weapons that the thief can use to backstabs, and since my cleric is I have a multi-classed cleric thief, which means I have access to cleric weapons, but I don't have access to thief weapons. And clerics specialize mostly in blunt weapons, as you can see. I don't have any sharp weapons over here. Warhammer, glove, flail, mace and quarterstaff. But fortunately quarterstaff is the only weapon that I can use in this kit to backstab. But I don't want to use quarterstaff because they are two-handed weapons and they are slow. They're slow and they don't deal that much damage. But there's also there's a couple of cleric spells that I can use to conjure myself a sharp weapon that I can use for backstabbing. So that can be helpful if I can hide in shadows during combat. So we're gonna see how the rest of our party forms before I commit to such tactics. But first things first, I'm gonna pick Flail / Morningstar because they are the highest damage weapons that a cleric can get. And since we're gonna be basically in everyone's face, we're definitely gonna use that. And for our fighting style, we're gonna take a sling. We're gonna take sling too, as a ranged weapon attack. As for skills, we are gonna have find traps for sure. Find traps that we're gonna need. I'm also gonna need at least some points in hide in shadows, some points in move silently, and I'm gonna put the rest in hide in shadows. And because we're only multi-class thief, we cannot get really high in these departments. But our spells that we're gonna use, we're gonna be offensive, and I want fast cast spells. So for sure, command is 1 with a casting time of 1, and the lower the casting time, the faster it is, of course, with 0 being an instant cast. So we want command, and I also want armor of faith, and I also want protection from evil, probably, or remove fear. Sanctuary is good as well, but Shillag... apparently Shillag can actually be used as a weapon for backstabbing. So... and it's also a magical weapon. So I might think of using that, I don't know, maybe? It's a casting time of 2, which means I can cast it at the start of combat. And then I can try to hide, and then try to backstab someone. It does 2d4 of damage, so it does a decent amount of damage. And it's a magical weapon, which means it's easier to hit with, and it damages creatures that are immune to magical weapons. I mean immune to normal type weapons. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick Shillag. Yeah, I'm gonna take Shillag. Command Armor of Faith and Shillag. Here we go. A backstabbing weapon. Now appearance. Well, you're gonna be a black-haired green orc for sure. Oh, someone is bombing me with text messages. Well, let's do it like this. Because you're a thief, let's give you this kind of a look. And your voice.
To battle!
This one is okay.
All will die.
This one is okay.
Your life shall be mine.
Maybe.
Death will come swiftly
No.
over you.
Go, go, go!
No.
Now you're going to be sorry!
No.
Who's in for it now? It's about time you recognize
No.
my superior.
You don't stand a chance.
No.
Your doom approaches.
This I like.
Do as I say and we will thrive.
But she's not scholarly.
All will die.
This is good. I'm gonna take this. The aggressive one. Kinda fits her. What's your name, half-orc? Your name is... What's your name? What is your name? Half-orc? Oh man. I wish I had my player's handbook. Or I could get him. Be right back. Alright, I've got my Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition player's handbook. And I'm gonna check some female half-orc names, and we have here... Okay. Alright, this sounds nice. Jevelda. There we go. That's your name. Well done. That's our first party member. Alright, let's roll our next character. So we have here... a female something something. So a percentile die. Female... 53. A dwarf! Female dwarf! Interesting. I don't think I've ever played with a female dwarf before. If you know what I mean. Never mind. Anyway, female dwarf. Which one of you look like a female dwarf? Well, you do! Let's see, but... you know, I'm actually gonna... You look like a female dwarf. Do I have any other pictures? Over here. No? No? Probably don't. Okay. Okay, female dwarf. Let's pick you. You're a dwarf. And what class you are gonna be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classes here. So let's do another percentile die roll and see what class we get. 88 roll. And that's gonna be a fighter thief. Alright. A lot of thieves in my party. Interesting. And, you know, this picture kind of fits that mode as well. Okay. So... your alignment. So first we have a lawful evil half-orc cleric. Thief. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8-sided die. Can we get another evil party member? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chaotic neutral fighter thief female dwarf. That sounds pretty nice. Nice. You know, chaotic neutral is the... If I would have to, you know, give you an example of a chaotic neutral character, maybe Bronn from Game of Thrones could be a chaotic neutral character. He could, well, he's between lawful neutral and chaotic neutral. But I think chaotic neutral is more like Bronn from Game of Thrones. If you wanna think about the... how he kinda... Oh right, I shouldn't be rolling these numbers. I forgot to reroll. Sorry guys. I fucked up. Okay. So let's roll. Oops. 4, 8... 10 times I can roll. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, our best roll was 89. I mean 86, which I'll take. And let's see what we get. A dwarf. Dwarf gains extra constitution, I believe. They also can see in the dark. But they have 1 less dexterity compared to other classes. But we're definitely gonna make use of the extra constitution that dwarf gets, which means they have more hit points than your standard human, elf, or halfling. And because he's a fighter, we are gonna max our strength. Oh my god. Nice rolls, buddy. So what this 18/94 means is that I have an 18 strength plus a 19 of percentile roll or whatever, which is basically another modifier for strength which affects your damage. So pretty good rolls, if I say so myself. I'm also gonna give her 17 strength, I mean dexterity, and let's see these other stats. Let's see what we're gonna get. We are gonna put like this. See how it evens up. There we go. Alright, so 10, 15 and 7 are going to be our stats for this chaotic neutral dwarf fighter thief. Well, she's definitely not a leadership material, But she is kinda cunning in a way. She's kind of wise, and she can at least read. She is of standard intelligence. I mean, in a Dungeons and Dragons universe, 10 in strength, 10 in dexterity, 10 in constitution, 10 in all of the abilities, basically is your standard, you know, standard NPC. A standard human being is basically 10 in everything. So intelligence of 10 is your average intelligence. So she isn't really charismatic. Which maybe, you know, makes sense because of his chaotic neutral alignment. Alright, so here's the best part. She is a dwarf. And dwarves use warhammers. But you cannot backstab with warhammers or any other blunt weapon. So we are gonna have to change that politic to something else. I wanna probably go with an scimitar or a katana. But katana doesn't sound really a dwarvish type of weapon, you know? So, do I wanna be lore friendly? Or just, you know, min-max everything, you know? I think as a fighter thief I have access to shields. I have access to heavy armor as well. I can also backstab. And do thief stuff. Magical katanas are very rare in Baldur's Gate, for sure, yeah. Okay. Sword is a preferred weapon of a thief and a halfling, but I'm a fighter thief. What about bastard sword? Does more damage than a long sword. You know, bastard sword? I don't know. Wield it with one or two hands, you know, sounds heavy. Long sword. Scimitar is an elf weapon. You know, I'm gonna go with longsword. And I'm gonna put 2 points in that. She's at least specialized in using longswords, which means she gains bonuses to using those weapons. Also, because she is a dwarf, I'm gonna give her 1 point in crossbows and 1 point in sword and shield style. Or should I put single weapon? Single weapon, she gets an AC bonus of 1. Which is unfortunately not better than large shield if I use single weapon. You know, I'm gonna use sword and shield. Even though it's not really that good, the bonus against missile weapons is okay, but I don't think my thief is going to be targeted by missile weapons. Anyway, let's see. So now I found my backstabber for sure. And it's going to be this guy unless I get another thief. I'm gonna put all my points in these 2 categories. Move silently and hide in shadows. Boom. There we go. And appearance. So you have a kind of a reddish hair. Let's do it like this. Skin color is good. You know, your clothing. You know what? Fuck it. Here we go. And there was the perfect dwarven.
Who's
voice, and it's this one. Alright, let's look at a dwarvish name. Let's see what we have. A dwarf, dwarf, dwarf. I'm gonna look at the player's handbook. Dwarvish names. Okay. There's some names here, which is... Ilde. There we go, Ilde. Nice. Here we go. That's 2 down. Well, 4 to go. So I'm gonna do a full 6-man party. So our next guy, who is going to be? Is it going to be a male or female? It's going to be a male. Our first male. Nice. Let's get some male represent. Fucking hell. I can't talk. Anyway, race. Alright, percentile dial. Percentile dial. Let's see. 51. You are gonna be another dwarf. Okay, a dwarf what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, dwarf something. You're gonna be a dwarvish... Another fighter thief. Holy shit, 82 roll. Another fighter thief. Okay, well you're gonna be a full-blown fighter if you're gonna be a full fighter thief. Anyway, I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna change your portrait for a suitable dwarf portrait. You look good. You're gonna be my fighter thief. Alignment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, are you gonna be good, neutral, or evil? Oh no. We are gonna have an evil party, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lawful evil. Fighter thief. Here we go. Nice. Alright, so our skills, our abilities, let's see. Oops. Actually, dropped one of my die. Okay, 3, 6, 7, 9. I'm sorry, 11. Right? Yeah, 7. 11. 11 times I can roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so 84 was my best roll. Let's see now. So basically this guy's probably gonna be pretty much identical to the thief, other thief, fighter thief. But this time I'm probably gonna... Alright, not bad strength roll, I'll take that. And I'm gonna go... Let's see what I can get over here. Probably similar stats. Yeah. Let's take some of that off, you know? Like that. At least this guy can read. Not that wise, you know, average wisdom and average charisma. Not a party leader material. Definitely because he's lawful evil. He likes to bash skulls. Anyway, this guy's not gonna be our backstabber. At least I don't want him to be. So which weapon I'm gonna give him? I should probably give him a sharp weapon though. Just in case. Can you backstab with two-handed swords? I kinda wanna give him a two-handed sword. I'm gonna check if you can use two-handed sword to backstab. No, you cannot. Damn. Oh man. I was hoping that I could use a two-handed sword to backstab, but I can't. Well. Is it a long sword too? It might be. Might be a long sword, guys. It might be a long sword. I cannot use bastard sword either. Yeah, okay. So I have 3 melee characters now. I could probably have this guy as a ranged. You know? This guy could be ranged. A ranged character with a crossbow. You know, because for dwarves I like crossbows. It's I guess it's lore friendly. You know what? Crossbows. Okay. 200 melee weapon, so I cannot get any bonuses for using a two-handed weapon style while using a crossbow. Okay. But I have 2 points to... I can put 2 points in something. And I'm gonna put 1 point in... Let's put 1 point in swords. I mean long swords. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Long sword and a crossbow. He's gonna be a ranged guy. And let's give you find traps. Find traps of 50. And you know, rest in fucking set traps. Whatever. Actually, let's put more. Let's put 40 and 30 set traps. Nice. Doesn't quite match the picture, but you know, too bad. Appearance. Let's do it like... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Here's the appearance. Here we go.
You got this coming!
And here's our dwarf. What's your name, dude? You are gonna be... Darak. Darak the fighter thief. Fighter slash Darak the dwarf. Here we go. Nice. That's 3 down, 3 to go. So we have a cleric thief, fighter thief, and another fighter thief. So we are kind of a thief controlled party. Here we go. 12. So another female. Let's see what you're gonna be. I want some... Let's have some diversity in here. Okay. 2. Which means human. Nice. Human what? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 11 classes for humans. Okay, another percentile die roll. Let's see what I get. 28. And it's a cleric. 28 is a cleric. So a human cleric. Let's see what portraits I have for human cleric. Alright, I'll take you. And a human and a cleric. But what kind of cleric? So let's roll a 6-sided die. 6, so a priest of Tempus. Okay. So a priest of Tempus, kinda... Which means that she's gonna be... kind of an offensive cleric. Just like my other cleric. Damn it. Luckily... okay. What does Holy Power? Holy Power gives me... what? Something. And Chaos of Battle. All allies and penalties to all enemies within 30 feet radius of the caster. Alright, that's pretty good. Randomly. Okay, the magnitude... Okay. Alright, I like you. What's your alignment? Alright, I'm gonna roll a 1d4 because there's 3 options, see what I get. I rolled a 2, so she's gonna be a true neutral. Okay. Priest of Tempus, true neutral. And abilities, we are gonna roll again. Let's see what we get. 4, 6, 8 times we can roll. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So our best roll is 81, not that good. And looks like our Priest of Tempus is not gonna be a frontliner with these rolls. most likely. But I do need... Because if I wanna use proper shields on her, I'm gonna need at least 12 strength. Let's see what we can get. I do need a party leader though. And she's probably not gonna be it. I'm kinda hoping that I can get a druid, paladin or a ranger at some point. And I do want a mage too as well. Alright, so let's see what we can get. So wisdom is the most important stat for clerics, so we're gonna pump that to 18. Also we're gonna want... Let's put 12 into strength and let's see how much... Let's put 15 in constitution and let's put 15 in dexterity, see what we get. And I'm gonna need intelligence at 9 so I can use scrolls. And I'm gonna put the rest in charisma. Alright, so let's see. Maybe I can... If I'm gonna use her as a ranged attacker, that means I will have to bump up my dexterity to 18. But I don't know where I'm gonna borrow the points. Probably from charisma and constitution. Probably, that's for sure. If I wanna use her as a ranged attacker... I'm not even sure what holy power does. If I should even do that. You know, I can do this. I can get 18, do dexterity like this. And I am reduced to... I need 15 strength to use large shields and 12 to use medium-sized shields. But I'm fine with that. I think I'm gonna go with this. You know, not really charismatic priest, but a lot of armor class from dexterity and a decent amount of hit points. You know. But I could... Man... fuck. But as of... because of a priest of Tempus... Okay. You know, fuck it. It's settled. Skills. You're gonna take sling. And you're gonna take a melee weapon too. And you're gonna take... Oh my god, do I need... How much strength do I need to use flails and whatnot? I'm gonna check real quick. I need... How much strength do I need to use a flail? 13, okay, so I'm gonna take a mace specialization. Because mace only requires 10 strength. So you're proficient in maces and slings. And you're probably gonna use sling. Okay, so I'm gonna give you, because we already have another cleric, I'm gonna give you bless. I'm also gonna give you cure light wounds, and I'm also gonna give you command. And I can always switch these spells up whenever I want to. Appearance, well, this looks good, whatever. I'm fine with the appearance. Now your voice.
Go, go, go! Who's in for it now?
You don't stand a chance. Now you're going to be sorry.
Go, go,
I'll take this one. Name, what's your name? Human. Let's see, human names. Human names. Okay, so I presume she's, because she's worshipping Tempus, she's from the northern side of northern Faerun, and she might be... Her name could be... Kara. Her name is Kara. Kara, the Priest of Tempest. Nice. Alright, so we have 2 fighter thieves, 1 cleric thief and a pure cleric. Well, not pure, a Priest of Tempest type of cleric. So our 5th party member is going to be someone. It's going to be another female. A female dominated party this time. And the race is going to be 45. Another dwarf, guys. And which dwarf? I need a mage guy. I need a mage. God damn it. Okay. 18. 18 is a fighter. Pure fighter. Alright guys, I got my pure fighter. And... oh wait, never mind. Yeah, 18. Yeah. I got my pure fighter female dwarf. Let's see. What do you look like, female dwarf? I already got that one. Female dwarf. Where are the dwarves? You're not a dwarf. Neither are you. Nor you. I don't think I have any decent dwarvish female pictures here. That's unfortunate. This is a gnome. Or a halfling. Okay. 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 A dwarf. Damn it! None of these pictures do. I guess I'll have to do something about this. Well, anyway, I'm gonna take a picture that is only for now, and later I'm gonna change it. I can always change the pictures. So that's okay. I'm gonna try to find a custom photograph that fits the dwarvish fighter. Anyway, I can choose a fighter class kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna roll a 6 of the die, see what I get. I got a 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. And Dwarven Kensai? Alright, sure. Okay, so I believe Kensai cannot use any armor. They cannot use missile weapons. They cannot wear gauntlets or bracers. And... yep. Okay. Kensai may use any melee weapon. But they have... oh, minus... okay, so they're faster. All successful activities deal maximum damage. If they hit, that is. So I do want as much attacks for this guy as possible. So I want to dual wield with this guy. Right? I do want to dual wield. She also has +2 to armor class. Okay. I think we found our katana wielding katana dual wielding fighter. Alright, let's see. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, let's see. 2 neutral good Kensai in our almost evil party. Don't ask how she got there. Probably abducted by Bailoth, and then under certain circumstances she ended up with the other guys. Interesting. Very interesting party. That's funny. Let's see the abilities. Roll. 9 times, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, my best roll is 78, which is garbage. It is shit. Anyway, well, my best roll was 89, but I mean 79, but for some reason I clicked store on the 78, but it could be worse. Anyway, for sure we want to maximize our strength. So a decent strength, I mean average strength for a fighter. Maximize our constitution, maximize our dexterity, and I probably wanna maximize my charisma. Which is only 16, never mind. Let's have you at least be illiterate. I'm illiterate. You know, charisma 1, she's mute. You know, I could have her mute. She's mute. You know what? She's mute. She can read scrolls, but she's mute. Or she has a stutter or something. You know, that's funny. You know what? I'll take that. Charisma 1. Weapons. Well, katana. You're gonna be my katana wearer 2 weapon style guy. You're gonna do with katanas. And appearance. Well, appearance I'm gonna leave as it is right now. And your weapon? I mean your voice?
All will die. None other than me should be in this place. Ugh, I shall be asleep on my feet if I do not rest soon.
Probably this one. I don't know if someone else had an aggressive type of voice, but we'll see. Now dwarves, your names. Female names. You know what? Dieza. Here we go. Dieza. Boom. Alright, our last party member. Okay, our last party member is probably gonna be someone. I hope it's either a ranged guy, someone who specializes in bows, or it's a mage. Alright, it's gonna be male. Let's see what race it's going to be. 33. It's an half-elf. Okay. Half-elf. Alright, lots of options for a half-elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright. Okay, for this I'm gonna roll a 20-sided die. If I roll 19 or 20, I'm gonna re-roll. But, let's see. 5, so I'm gonna pick a 5th class in this roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. What luck. I got a mage. And I wanted a mage. I got it with a roll of 5. That's lucky. Alright, let's see what class kit I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6-sided die. 3. 1, 2, 3. A diviner. Okay. May cast... Alright, divination. Oh. May not cast any conjuration school spells. Ooh. That actually... And requires at least 16 wisdom. What are the other classes? Oh, they have different requirements. Requires dexterity and... Okay. Diviner. Half-elf male diviner, okay. So let's get a picture for a half-elf male. Well, you're gonna be my half-elf male. And diviner. For sure. Alignment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? Yeah, 9. There's 9. Right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna roll 10-sided die and see what I get. And if it's a 10, I reroll. A 9! Chaotic evil! Chaotic evil! Half-elf diviner. Chaotic evil is basically a Joker. From Batman, you know. Someone who has no regard for human life, plots murder, you know, is an awful type of character. That's funny. Anyway. And he's gonna be our party leader too. He's gonna be our party leader because I will have to max charisma for him because I don't have anyone else. I don't have any charismatic person in my group. He's gonna be my charismatic leader. Oh man. Okay, at least I got good rolls on my die. So 9 plus 4, I can roll 13 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So my best roll is 82, which is not great. Oh man, oh man, oh man. We're gonna have a very weak. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. I do need 16 in wisdom. I do need 18 in intelligence, and I do need 18 in charisma because he's gonna be our leader. Which means he's gonna interact with everybody. I do need... How much strength do you need to use a quarterstaff? Or a dagger? I have to check. I have to check the tables. Quarterstaff. Quarterstaff. You're gonna need... I need... Minimum strength of 5. Okay. Minimum strength of 5. I need. You know what? I'm gonna give him because if average strength of a human being in Dungeons and Dragons universe is 10, and pretty much everything else is 10, so I'm gonna see if I can at least bump all of these in 10. Okay, I could do this. Oh, here we go. So with the constitution of 10, he doesn't get any bonuses, right? He shouldn't get. No, he doesn't. So I can leave that to 10. But what about Dex? Is there any point going above 10? In any of these? Except... Well, strength does affect carry weight, but I'm not really worried about that. You know what? I could probably squeeze some dexterity if I do like this. You know what? 7. You know what? Is this good? Is this good enough? I don't know. Is 8 constitution bad? Probably. No. Okay, I'm actually gonna go with this. Because with 15 dexterity I can get decent AC. I mean chance to hit with ranged weapons, and I also get some armor class bonuses from that. So my mage is actually slightly below average in strength of a standard human being, which kind of makes sense because he is a mage, and constitution he's kind of frail. He's kind of frailer than a standard human being, but you know he's super smart, he's super wise, he's super charismatic. So, and despite his his low strength and constitution, he's quite agile. So I think this makes sense, and he's evil to boot. For you, I'm gonna pick darts. You're gonna use darts as your weapon of choice. Now, I cannot use... I can do... French is a good... Actually, French is a good enchantment to have. And I'm actually gonna remove these. To infravision I don't need. Half-elves have infravision inherently. Identify I don't need. And I cannot learn conjuration spells, right? And I don't think this even shows me any conjuration spells. So I can use evocation spells. Alright, so diviner is not really that bad. But I do want sleep. And I do want an offensive spell. Like chromatic orb. And I like sleep because sleep is an AoE crowd control spell. It forces enemies... Well, it puts enemies to sleep. And Chromatic Orb deals damage and it has crowd control in it as well. But it is not an AoE, it's a single target spell. But it has a low casting time of 1, which means it's almost instant cast. And it's great against enemy mages because damage actually interrupts spell casting. So you can use the Chromatic Orb to crowd control enemy mages, especially if the crowd control actually hits. And as you can see, Chromatic Orb at level 1 deals 1d4 damage, which is not that great. But it blinds for 1 round, and 1 round is, if I remember correctly, 60 seconds. I don't really remember, but blind basically renders enemy casters useless because they cannot see. If they cannot see, they cannot cast spells that have to be targeted into an enemy because they cannot see you. They don't know where you are, so they cannot cast spells. Okay, so that's that. What's this? Select at least one divination spell to proceed. Oh fuck! Really? Oh man, that sucks. Well, that means I have to... well, there's not really any good first level divination spells. Okay. Okay, I'll take away sleep and I'll take... Fuck, identify, whatever. Fucking identify, here we go. And one friends and 1 Chromatic Orb, here we go. Oh, do I have to learn the divination spell too? Well, then it's going to be friends and identify because I need friends because I'm gonna be purchasing gear. And friends saves money because friends gives me 6 points of additional charisma which I can use to get a discount at stores. Oh man, that sucks. Well, I can always change that, right? In game. Yeah, whatever. Those are your clothes. Fuck.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
Well, of course. I grow torpid and require
I want an evil sounding guy.
Feel my power. Do as I say, and I'll see you through the trials that await.
Nice. This guy sounds evil. Half of the names. Half elf, half elf, half elf. Where are you? And half elf a name. Oh, half elves are actually over here. I'm looking at the player's handbook, kind of designing the names from there. Okay, half of the names are either human names or elven names. Okay, well, let's give him an elven name for fun. Male names, let's see. Ereban. Well, he has to be... I wanted him to sound evil. What's an evil name? Ivelios. Ivelios sounds evil. Here we go. Ivelios, the evil diviner. Here we go. That's our party. So, yeah, here we go. Let's see what we can do. I have to do something about this portrait over here. And we're gonna do that once we actually get inside the game. So, let's go. And core rules, which are the standard rules. And yeah, no bullshit there. Core rules. Yeah, standard everything. Let's see what happens.
What? Where are we?
Who spiked me drink? I was just in the tavern talking to Myrna. Hey, I saw those folks there too.
We're in some kind of fighting pit. Look out! monsters!
Look out, monsters! Alright, so I'm gonna pause the game. You know, I can pause, you know, Baldur's Gate is great because you can pause. Oh man, the scrolling is slow, I have to buff that up. Mouse scroll speed, let's put it over there. There we go. It should be a bit faster now, yeah. Alright, so Baldur's Gate, as you can see, is it looks like this. It's an old game, and it's basically a PC version of a Dungeons and Dragons game, but it happens in real time. There's no turns. All the turns happen in real time, which is kind of unfortunate because I think this game would be a lot better if, you know, there were real turns in the game. Kind of like similar to the Divinity Original Sin games, if you've ever played those. They are quite they're quite fun as well to play. Okay, so we wanna form our party. I'm gonna put my evil mage, our chaotic evil mage, as my party leader, because he has the highest charisma, and he's gonna be doing all the talking. So the party leader is determined by this guy who's at the top of the portrait list. And at the second, I want the guy who is the sturdiest, the best basically. And it's going to be probably my Kensai. Or it's going to be one of my fighter thieves. And you know, Ilde is actually better in that department. She has long sword, and you know, this guy is actually more of a ranged type of an attacker. You're a ranged guy, the Priest of Tempest, and you are a Flail Morningstar. You're a melee guy. Okay, so let's put you guys on your proper places. And there you go. Nice. And this portrait order, you know, is important when you are using a formation like this, a quick formation. And the grayed out ball in this formation means the party leader. So I'm gonna be using this because this formation forces the party leader to be in the back. As you can see, I'm gonna put them right here.
Carefully.
Now they are in the back once they get to their proper positions. Anyway, let's see what kind of weapons you guys are carrying. So you have a dagger, you have a club, you have a short sword, you have a sling. I wanna give the sling to... You have a sling too. Let's switch. You're gonna take that. You're gonna take the sling. Here you go. And let's put the AIs correctly. You're not gonna attack anything. You are gonna attack everything on sight. You're gonna attack everything on sight as well. You're gonna attack everything on sight, my cleric thief. And you're gonna prefer ranged weapons and attack everything on sight. And you are gonna prefer ranged weapons as well and attack everything on sight. Here we go.
Think carefully.
Let's see what happens. Kill those Deathloids. Okay, somebody's already getting hit. Come on, guys.
What is the plan?
Okay, kill this guy.
Who's in for it now?
Alright, someone is without weapons.
Don't worry about me.
You. There we go.
Yes.
Kill him. Nice. Okay. If this is any loot I can pick up. No.
You have qualified.
Well, thanks, buddy. And of course, my leader...
What's next? Ah, this group. Are they awake yet? Oh, rouse yourselves, you lice-laden layabouts. Stand and salute your new master, Baloth, the entertainer.
Yeah, what I was saying, yeah, since my party leader and the guy who's doing all the talking is a chaotic evil character, I'm going to be picking options that are pretty evil.
You may also thank me, since your meaningless lives are about to become infinitely more exciting, and quite likely, abbreviated. You have been brought here by an unlucky roll of the die. Well,
you could say that
unlucky
again.
for you. Gather some equipment, gird your loins, and prepare to fight. Najim, my obedient slave, take care of them. And don't forget to give them a little spending money.
As my master commands, take these coins, speak with the dealers gathered here to equip yourselves. Once you are prepared, report to Master Baloth. Do not attempt to escape, lest he command me to snuff out your life.
Try it, and you'll be the one who's snuffed.
My blood boils with arcane power. Extinguishing your life would be no more difficult than quenching the flame of a candle. Now, do as you are told and prepare for battle.
I have a better idea. Let's join forces and overthrow Baloth.
I am bound by an undying Geas. Otherwise, I would have slaughtered Baloth long ago.
Now, an undying Geas... Well, Geas is a spell that forces the victim to obey the caster's commands. And if the victim, you know, doesn't heed the command or does something does something, you know, that is not really what the caster wants, the Geas harms the victim, most likely fatally. So that's why this Najim guy is forced to do Baloth's bidding.
I can hear you!
Prepare yourself for battle, mortal. When you are ready to face your fate, speak with Baloth.
I don't like it, but I do feel the effects of this undying Geas. One day I will kill everyone here. Anyway, first things first. We are gonna probably end it right here and see you next time.